few nights later, Muti forgot to read to me. Then, listening from my bed, I heard my parents talking in fast, sharp whispers, keeping me awake. I couldn't hear the words, only the tone. Werner moved in his bed. "Why are they fighting?" I whispered to him. "I don't know." We both crept to the door. I wasn't cold, but I brought my pink blanket. Muti and Poppy's words flowed down the hall from the living room. I wrapped my blanket around me and draped it over Werner. "Even my friends have turned on me," Poppy's voice said. "On us. And these include the men I fought with in the Great War. How in God's name can they not help us? We lived and died in those terrible trenches and fought side by side for this country, our fatherland, together. And now they won't help. It's unbelievable. Even Frank will not get back to me. Frank!" He ended with a snarl that made me shiver. "John, quiet. We don't want to wake the kids," Muti said. "I know it isn't fair. It isn't right. Don't they know that we've always been Jewish? Now, during the Great War, forever. When did we suddenly become evil?" I had never heard Poppy yell before. "John, please. I know. Pause. "What about Charles? Have you spoken to him?" "It's the same, Trudy," he said in a softer voice. "I stopped by his office, but he won't see me. I know he was there. Everybody is acting strange, even if they aren't Nazis. They are afraid. They are suspicious. It's spreading like a plague." "There's still Leo." "Yes, there's always Leo. But he's in the same situation as us. In fact, he mentioned he's thinking of moving the family to Holland." Leo was my father's best friend in the war. There was a photo in Poppy's study of them, standing arm in arm, in their smart officer uniforms. "Maybe we should go too. There are more anti-Jewish graffiti and posters," Muti said. "When I go shopping, when I walk to the post office, it's terrifying. The children see them." "Trudy, there are more terrifying things to be worried about now." He lowered his voice, and I strained to hear it. "Some of the bank tellers heard that they are gathering Jews, whole families, and sending them on trains to labor camps. Rumor is that it's happening in some neighborhoods in Berlin." I tapped Werner on the shoulder and whispered across the smooth hardwood floor. "What are they talking about? The camps, the posters, and what is graffiti? It's like drawing bad doodles on buildings." "Really?" "And I saw one of the posters. It had a spear killing a snake, and the snake had our Star of David on it." I didn't know there were Jewish snakes. I didn't like any kind of snake. Yuck. "My friends at school heard about trains going to the camps too," Werner said. "Whenever we got on a train, it was for vacation or to go someplace different and fun." "Why would people get on a train going to a bad place?" I asked. "They don't have a choice." "Who makes them?" "The people that run our country, Rainey. The Nazis." "The Nazis sound mean." "They don't like anybody who is not like them." "Who's that?" "Anybody not Aryan." "What's Aryan?" "Rainey, you ask too many questions. Aryans are German, tall, blonde, blue-eyed." "We're German, and I have blue eyes." "It doesn't include us." "But why?" "Because we're Jewish. Don't you listen to anything?" It didn't make any sense to me, but Nazi sounded like a mean word, a word that could cut you. And getting on a train to a bad place didn't sound like a vacation at all. We listened to our parents talk, float in and out, until I was too tired. I left, bringing my blanket with me, and leaving Werner to listen and worry.